याद सा महकता है, हर एक फूल किसी याद सा महकता है, तेरे ख्याल से जागी हुई फिजाएं हैं, ये सब्ज पेड़ है या प्यार की दुआएं हैं, तू पास हो कि नहीं फिर भी तू मुकाबिल है, जहाँ भी जाऊं ये लगता है तेरी महफिल है, तू इस तरह से मेरी जिंदगी में शामिल है। हर एक शय है मोहब्बत के नूर से रोशन, हर एक शय है मोहब्बत के नूर से रोशन, ये रोशनी जो न हो जिंदगी अधूरी है, रहे वफा में कोई हमसफर जरूरी है, ये रास्ता कहीं तन्हा कटे तो मुश्किल है, जहाँ भी जाऊं ये लगता है तेरी महफिल है, तू इस तरह से मेरी जिंदगी में शामिल है।
Om Shanti. Good morning, angels. Ben, can I just start?
Yes, we can start. I shall share the.
Okay. Om Shanti. Good morning, angels. Good morning, Baba. Today, we are going to continue the revision of the Murli dated 24th of March 2009. Yesterday, Krina Ben discussed about it and she talked about the title, Merge the Treasures You Have Received. And she keep reminding us merge means we have to absorb. So the treasures which we received from Bab Dada, you have to merge it into yourself, use them. And she reminded us to stay in the Swaman, that we are an authority of experience. So many treasures we have received from Baba. The greatest of them is the wealth of knowledge, and through which we receive mukti and jivan mukti. We clear ourselves from this old world and old body, and the stage of jivan mukti is really and embody it to become one, and we have the liberation. Baba also reminded that treasure of yoga through which you attain all powers is also at this time. Sangam Yug is no ordinary time. It is the most important time when we can accumulate as much as we want for many births, not just one birth, two births. And he guarantees the 21 births also how happy we'll be. Baba says, you see, because confluence age itself is diamond age. That's why you call it the most auspicious confluence age. When we have a relationship with God, previously in Bhakti, we used to do out of fear, pray to God. But here we have a beautiful relationship, which at no other time in the whole cycle we can have. And we feel so much of pure pride that I am God's child. God has given me a place in his heart throne. I was the one who was selected by God in the establishment of the new world. See, it's who's who list. We are the one in God's dictionary. It's a great thing to belong to Baba, and we have so many sweet memories, meetings with Baba taking place only now in Sangam Yug. It is so incognito, but it is so powerful that daily Baba makes us bathe in this ocean of knowledge. And what happens to us while we are bathing in this ocean of knowledge? Our character changes. Most importantly, our sorrow and pain are removed, and we become very sweet, preparing ourselves to become pure deities. And most importantly, we learn how to have a true relationship with Baba. We have so much of pleasure, patience. We are able to face situations, and only we know our journey, our yatra is a one way, but we are prepared for it. We know after this we will go back home, and in future we will go to the new world. Previously, when we were in Bhakti, we didn't know all this. So there was always a fear of death. But now we got so much of clarity. And Baba is the only one who gives unlimitedly. There is no condition, there is no favoritism. He gives equally to every child. But what happened? When we take, we become number wise. So it is our own individual effort. How much I want, how much I want to accumulate, and where do I want to stand in my status in the future. And because of being with Baba, when we do service of the self and service for others, we have so much of joy and happiness. And this is the only time we have true love, God's love. Yesterday she was telling Mohabbat, so much of pure divine love that it makes us so cheerful. And I remember very recently some new students came to take 70s course, and two of them were sharing they really like coming to Brahma Kumaris. They say the first time they come, they observe the faces of these BKs are so cheerful and smiling, sparkling. They can see. They say they feel like some aura with them like that. So it is a fortune that we are the chosen one from Baba. Okay, we will continue the Murli where Kirina Ben left to look into all the groups now. We'll start off with Maharashtra. So many of you are there, I presume. Baba Om Shanti. It is Maharashtra's zone turn to serve. Everyone from the Maharashtra zone was wearing a crown with no problem written on it. It is good that all of you have crowned yourselves. Baba says, just as you are crowned with no problem, so on behalf of everyone, Bab Dada is giving the blessing. May you always be one with no problem. It's a beautiful soman to take. May you always be one with no problem. In the same way, all of you should always remain those who have no problem in your thoughts, words, actions, and gathering. Baba says problems should be transformed in a second. Problems should be transformed in a second. They may come as problems, but let them change into your complete form. It is good. Look how beautiful the scene is. Let there be no problem. Inverted commas. Baba keep reminding on this word. Let there be no problem in your thoughts and breath. So, on behalf of everyone, everyone should applaud for those who are crowned. So, congratulations to you all. Baba is telling you may applaud, you may all applaud. Look on the big screen, because when Baba's million time, there's a big screen everywhere for us to see. So Baba say, look on the big screen, see how beautiful they look. To each of the children who have had the thought that they will remain those who have no problem, that is, they will always remain like the Father. Bab Dada is therefore giving multi-million fold blessings. Acha, the name itself is Maharashtra. So, Maharashtra means those who are going to serve through their great form and do great service. Now, for a long time, Maharashtra has not done any big program. It has been a long time since you created a special invention and played a great part in service. Bab Dada remembers that Maharashtra played a very good part in inventing the exhibitions, and even today, service is taking place through the exhibitions. And Baba is next talking about Ramesh Bhai. Ramesh Bhai has left the body already, but a wonderful soul, very special instrument of Baba. This special brother child, Ramesh, was an instrument, and having become an instrument, that memorial exists even today. So now Maharashtra has to create some invention. Baba is asking, you have to do this, do you not? Now do something new. Just as those from Delhi have maintained courage to give everyone the message, at least let us give the message to everyone on a big field. You have to give the message through the newspapers, TV, media, etc., so that no complaint remains. Continue to do something or other like that. Continue to do something or other like that, because the poor souls believe that spirituality is essential. Continue to do something or other like that, because the poor souls believe that spirituality is essential. They want peace, but they haven't found a method for it. They haven't found anyone to give them zeal and enthusiasm. And this is why each zone has to continue to do something or other. Baba says, just as one or another thing continues to take place in Madhuban, in the same way, continue to have one or another program. It can be a program of Brahmins, of giving a message, or a new program for your own progress. Because when a new program has been made, Bab Dada has seen that this land and the foreign lands do that with great interest. Baba says, it is good. You continue to do it, and so continue further. Acha, Baba is asking, you will now make a new plan, will you not? In how much time? How many months do you need for preparation? Baba says, have a meeting among yourselves and fix a date, because in both places, Delhi and Bombay, there are good Maharadi serviceable children. Baba has seen that in every zone, serviceable children are continually increasing. There are many authorities that continue to carry out service plans. Whether it is a small zone or a big zone, Baba says, you have become serviceable. And this is why you must now create this wave. Now, create such a program that it takes place in all the zones at the same time, and it is announced through the media that the same program is taking place at such and such places in all the zones. It should be printed in the newspapers that this program is taking place at such and such places. So Baba is actually helping us how to do seva. He is guiding us. The address of all the places, and it should be the same topic everywhere. At the same time, there should be the same topic so that wherever they go, they see the same topic. Baba is asking, this is possible, is it not? Is it possible? And he haven't left anyone. Abroad too, there should be this same program on the same date. It should be the same program everywhere. And in bracket, because that particular year, Baba says this year's theme was receiving God's blessings. That was in that year, 13 years ago. Receiving God's blessings. Baba says this topic is good. You may finalize any topic among yourselves. But what he's stressing on, whatever we choose also, there should be cooperation. So what he says, discuss among yourselves and fix a date, topic, and method of advertisement. Whatever topic you decide on, Bapdada already likes it in advance. Baba says it is good because they now have an interest. Earlier, whenever they heard anything, they used to run away, whereas now they want to hear something. Baba says, even the VIPs are taking an interest. It really shows a closeness of time. Everyone is turning towards us. Now, the same sound should spread everywhere. Wherever they go, they should hear the same sound everywhere. He's synchronizing everything, not only in the form of service, he's actually synchronizing our thoughts also. Acha, Baba says it is good. Everywhere it has been seen that there is good growth and that Brahmins have increased. It is number wise at present, but Bab Dada wants everyone to be number one. See, only God will have such a big heart, unlimited heart, wants every child to be number one. Baba says, not number wise, but number one. It is good. Maharashtra will create a new invention and spread the sound of newness. It is good. Bab Dada can see many very good Maharadi serviceable children. A good number of teachers too are looking after their centers, and Bab Dada is giving congratulations and multi-million fold blessings. Acha. Next, Baba is saying the religious and sports wing. Baba says, Acha, they are waving their flags. It is good. Now, those of the sports wing should invent such a game that just in playing this game, they receive the message. Very good Yukti Baba is giving them. Nowadays, India is claiming number one in games. In the same way, invent a spiritual game, just as it was in the news that very good service took place in America with the excuse of flying kites, so that even now the government wants people to receive a message through this method. Baba says, in the same way, invent a game through which people everywhere can receive a message. He's asking, do you understand, Samja? Prepare such a game. Nowadays, the situation with transport in India is very bad. Accidents continue to take place every day. And so, how can accidents be prevented by those who have the accidents? For this, make such a plan that those who drive remain careful. Create such a method. Baba is giving you idea. Create such a method that by your teaching the drivers this and giving them this knowledge, their minds become cool and concentrated. Okay, thank you, Benji. Become cool and concentrated. You can do this with a little expansion, and you will have to serve them because there is a need for it nowadays. It continues to increase. Baba says, show the government the practical form of transformation of something that is getting worse. How there has been a how there has been a difference by doing this particular thing. Nowadays, they want to see things practically. Only then will everyone's attention be drawn. Baba says, you give courses and have programs, but now prepare such a group of drivers who do something that they become an example in front of the government, in that those who create accidents have changed. Just as you show alcoholics being transformed, in the same way, bring in front of the government a group of those who have accidents and been transformed. Bab Dada has seen that the vegetables that are grown in some places are grown without chemicals, etc. This is another one, no? Organic farming with yoga. So Baba says they have, without chemicals, etc. They treat the vegetables with the power of yoga and show samples of those vegetables to the government. Bab Dada has heard that this is practiced in Abu itself, Mount Abu, Baba is referring to. And so you should show such evidence to the government. The government should receive some cooperation in their problem. They should see some benefit in this way. Each wing should prepare the practical proof. We hear that such things are happening, but bring in front of the government a group of those who have given the practical proof. Nothing works without practical proof. That's why Baba is reminding so many times. Baba says each wing has done good service. There has been growth in service and everyone has become busy. But Bab Dada now wants to show each department of the government the proof. In each ministry, there should be one or another form of proof. You have the proof of the heart. CAT program is Dr. Satish Gupta's special program for the heart patients. You have the proof of the heart without an operation and without any medicine. Some people's hearts have become all right. In this way, each wing should show its proof. Acha, Baba says, prepare such a game and Bab Dada will also see it. Bab Dada will see which wing will prepare such a group and give the father a report. It should be there in each of the ministries. If each of the ministries receive this proof, then this news will automatically reach one another. The government does have money for each of the departments, but it is not being used in a practical way. You can give them your cooperation. However, proof is needed. See how many times Baba is reminding a practical proof they want. Just as the government helped the villagers and gave them salvation, so each wing should show such results. 2 to 4 villages have been prepared in this way. Acha, no, Baba hasn't left anybody else. He has gone to the double foreigners. Youth group 2, raise your hands. Acha, Baba says, double foreigners have created a good program in Madhuban for progress of the self and for the companions. And Bab Dada has also heard the result. Everyone goes back from the atmosphere of Madhuban very well refreshed, and the teachers are also making a lot of effort with a lot of love. Double foreigners themselves are taking benefit and also giving this benefit to others. Bab Dada has heard this news and also the result. It is good. Bab Dada has heard this news and also the result, and he says it is good. Bab Dada heard of the service taking place through the double foreigners, whether it is the youth, the teachers, or the children. However, there should now be such a program by the double foreigners in Bharat to serve the VIPs of all the cities in Bharat, especially those who are in connection and relationship. There should be this program in Bharat to serve the VIPs. Baba says, in each country or state, there is one or another VIP. And so, in the main states, invite the IPs and VIPs, not the Brahmins, because you have had a program of the Brahmins. That is also good. Baba says, on one side, a program for the Brahmins, and on the other side, a program for the VIPs, and it should be covered by the media, showing that the contact souls of this land and abroad are taking benefit. See, when Mike's souls come, it's easier for the others to come. It's like Baba is reminding. It should go in the media, showing that the contact souls of this land and abroad are taking benefit. Baba says, you are making service grow very well. To have Brahmins gathered together from many countries in every turn is also the beauty of the Brahmin family. This proves that the souls of the world have an interest. For example, Baba says the sound, for example, the sound is spreading very well in the Middle East. Even though they are from a different religion, they are interested. In the same way, bring a group of VIPs, for that would be very good. Baba is asking, is that all right? It is good. This one has come. Sorry, this one has taken the responsibility. Come, and he's actually referring to Didi Dr. Nirmala. Bab Dada called Dr. Nirmala Didi to come onto the stage and put his hand on her head. And then they have taken the photograph of her getting the blessing on the head from Bab Dada, and she has beautifully, somebody has framed it and put in her room. It's so lovely when you go and visit her, you see that beautiful picture photograph there. Bab Dada, so next he said, very good. You have paid attention to this land and abroad, in India and also abroad, and looked after. Can we continue? Yes. So he's talking to Didi. Okay. So he's very proud of her. You have looked after the responsibilities of this land and abroad. Bab Dada is pleased. Acha, now those from abroad should have a program with the same topic on the same day in all the main cities, and the news should spread that a program by the Brahma Kumaris is taking place at the same time in every country. Synchronizing is worldwide ready now. Earlier he talked about Bharat, now he said it should take place in every country. Get together and create such a program in this land and abroad too. Do you like it? Acha, Bab Dada likes those from abroad for one thing. In which one thing do you do the majority? It is mixed. But still, in the majority, Baba says, if they do something that is against the disciplines, then they tell the seniors about it very clearly. They do not hold it in their heart for a long time. They remove it from their heart. Therefore, whatever it is, do not keep it in your heart for a long time. If you hold on to any weaknesses in your heart for a long time, Baba says, if you hold on to any weaknesses in your heart for a long time, then that becomes a sanskar. It becomes your nature. This is why this sanskar is good. Whatever weakness emerges, then quickly tell the seniors about it and transform it. Baba says, in doing this, some are very good that they tell about their condition very clearly. So, this is something very good. Of course, the children are mixed, but the majority do this. Baba says, progress is taking place and it will continue to take place. Acha, Bab Dada is pleased. Acha. So, do we still have time or should we? Can we continue, Benji?
Yeah, we can continue for 5 more minutes.
All right. Okay. So next, Baba is speaking to Dadis. Everything is going well and it will continue to be fine. Continue to meet among yourselves and knowing one another's sanskars. Take help from them and continue to fly ahead because each of you has your own specialty. So we cannot see anyone's defect. Why? God Himself has chosen us. Each one is somebody very unique and special, and we got that specialty. So Baba says, continue to use that specialty. There isn't a single person who has become an instrument and does not have any specialty. Baba says, but according to their specialties, give cooperation to one another and continue to move forward yourself and also make the gathering move forward. Is that all right? It is good. Baba says, you know each one's specialties and everyone should use their own specialty for service. There isn't anyone who doesn't have a specialty, but take help from others, keeping their specialty in front of you. You have to move along, and Baba says success is guaranteed for all time. You have to move along, and success is guaranteed for all time. Baba says each one's own individual part is fixed and success is fixed. You have become instruments, but all these two is referring to speaking to the gathering. Each one has received a blessing for success. Use your specialty collectively in the gathering. Give your cooperation to one another and Baba says, continue to spread success into the atmosphere. Give your cooperation to one another and continue to spread success into the atmosphere. It is good. Bab Dada is pleased. Baba is pleased. But, see so many times, lekin, next word. But now, strengthen the gathering. All of you are fine, but make the gathering a little more strong. And so, make a plan for that. Now, Baba says, make time for this because it is necessary. Just as it is necessary to refresh everyone, in the same way, this gathering is also necessary. Next, Baba says, fix a date such that all those instruments who are coming or going are aware of that and no other program should be fixed for that day. And only then will this work. At least do it twice in a month. Baba says, if you keep the aim, whether the sisters do it amongst themselves or whether you hold a big meeting, but definitely fix this. Create a program with this method. When you fix your own programs for going or coming from somewhere, this is then missed out. Now, create your programs for going to other places with this method. Then everything will be fine. I think we can stop here due to the interest of time. I think we will take the rest as homework and we'll pause for a moment and see what points touched our hearts and we can share with Baba what we are taking from ourselves today. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Baba. Shanti angels. Anyone would like to share what has touched their heart from Baba today?
Om Shanti. Good
Om
morning,
Shanti.
Venuban. And good
Om
morning, all
Shanti.
the angels.
Om
Very
Shanti.
nicely and very nicely rendered, very calmly. Today, my takeaway point is, as my Baba says, may you always be one with no problems. This is what is worrying me since past 15 days. So now I got the solution. As Baba said, there is no point in thinking over the problems. Be a part of solution. So this is my takeaway point. Thank you.
Thank you, Benji.
Problems should be transformed in a second. So, yes,
Wonderful.
into solutions. Thank you.
Thank
Om Shanti.
you, Baba. Yes, Harpreet Brand, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti, Benji.
So very nicely, your voice is so nice and sweet. So thank you for reading the Murli, and thank you, Baba. And like Sister Sandhya said, the no problem line has actually stood out in today's Murli quite significantly because it kept repeating a couple of times. So that's, of course, also for me an important takeaway. But what I also liked was that in this Murli, Baba is encouraging us to practically find ways, to have physical evidence of Baba's work, of God's work, and to use different methods where you can prove it. Like he even has written in one of those pages that, um, some people with heart problem, without any surgery and without any other issue, they also got healed. So I think it's very important for us to share these kind of experiences which some of us may have experienced, and help each other to heal ourselves, sometimes even without any intervention by the medical technology, only where it's really required. Many times we can just heal ourselves even without that. So our body is blessed with Baba's energy in such a way that we can actually heal our own selves. And today, especially April 22nd, it is also the Earth Day.
Right.
So for me, like in my morning meditation, which I did before this, like I was actually connecting to the earth. Like every breath that I take in and every breath that I take out is the energy of the earth and me together. And when I'm visualizing that, I'm visualizing Baba's light healing the entire earth, healing every human being, every living organism, whether it's plants, animals, whether it is every creation. And when you connect to the earth in that way, actually, you're actually connecting to the Almighty, because it's nature, which God is, which is there around you. So I just wanted to share that experience as well, especially since today's Earth Day. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, wonderful, good reminder, Benji. Yes, because Mother Nature sustained us, and it's a good time afterwards in meditation. We will send Sakash. Thank you, Benji. Anyone else want to share? Om Shanti. Sima Ben, you have found any rhyming words today?
Not exactly, but yes, Baba is talking about service today, and he's giving us the yukti how to do service. He's saying fix a date, topic, and method of advertisement. And he's also talking about power of cooperation in service, like in India and abroad, same topic, same time, and the success is definite. And like I got the feeling he's trying to create one God, one world, one family. And the
Right.
theme is receiving God's blessings. And there is a song also, receiving God's powers and blessings, receiving God's powers and blessings.
Yeah,
Om
I remember.
Shanti.
Oh, Shanti. Thank you, Benji. That was
Thank
so
you.
sweet. Mini entertainment for all of us. Thank you. Anyone else want to share? Angels? Om Shanti. I want to share because this is a special time, the only time we have a bond with Baba, and magic is happening in this awareness when we have Baba and our love for him. So much of transformation is happening around the world. It helping us to stabilize ourselves compared to our previous panicky stage or worried stage. All this has gone, and God is blessing each and every one of us. It is His. We can give each other the experience of peace, love, happiness, and time to return home. So we have very little time not to see anyone's defects. We will just uplift each other and move on and increase the power of the gathering. Very beautiful, small gathering of angels. So we have to go and touch everyone's hearts. Anyone else want to share, Benji? Or brothers? Any? Baiji? Inderjit Bhai or Sukumaran Bhai? We have two Pandavas here. Om Shanti. If there's
Om
none. Yes,
Shanti.
Benji, go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes, sure. Go ahead, Benji.
Audible because there's a lot of network problem. I'm not able to hear.
Acha, very
Yeah,
clear,
I
Benji.
yeah, I just remembered a small example for this problems. Like the in a place, it's just a story. In a place, there suddenly a fire broke out, right? And वहाँ के fire broke out suddenly, and on the branches there were so many birds. All the birds, they started creating havoc, like after seeing the fire and all, and the fire was coming towards their trees. All the birds started creating lot of havoc, and they were all very much they didn't know what to do and all. They were all I say matlab, like it was sort of gupshup mare the, like what to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. So one bird, it was just observing all these things, and what it did was he just went to the nearby he just went in search of water, and it took thoda thoda pani beak mein lekar it started trying to put off the fire. So what this story says is, don't be a part of problem, suddenly be a part of solution. Think whenever you get problems, all of a sudden just be a part of solution. Don't get panic. That is what this story, that's a small story taught me.
Yeah,
Om
it's true.
Shanti.
That's why Baba keep reminding us to be peaceful souls. Then
Just,
when we are angelic, then only we can help others. If we
yeah,
have
yeah,
own problems, we can't help. Thank you so much, Benji.
yeah. No doubt the bird just brought little water from its beak, but still it could find a solution for the problem, right?
Hmm. True, true. Yeah.
Yes,
Madhu
yes.
Ben, you wanted to share something?
Om Shanti Didi.
Oh, Shanti, Benji.
एक्चुअली आपके वर्ड से ही लव बरसता है. यू वर सेइंग ना कि हाँ लव पीस, जस्ट नाउ यू वर टॉकिंग अबाउट लव पीस, एंड आई थिंक वेन एवर यू स्पीक I feel love from your words. You speak so nice, so sweetly, na?
Yeah, very
अच्छा.
true. Rightly said, Madhuben.
Actually, my takeaway point is like don't hold the things for a long time, na, because otherwise it becomes your sanskar. So that is very important for us. That this is my takeaway point. We like let go. We have to. I think this means we have to do let go, isn't it?
Right, right, very true. Because we are creating the sansars of the new world. So
Ji,
why should I have all these old sanskars?
ji,
Thank you,
ji.
Benji.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Devotion.
always, because now the time is coming to an end, I had a lot of tragedies in life. So every day when I wake up, I appreciate, I tell Baba, thank you for giving me another day to live. So I feel I should love everyone and be happy with whoever I meet. That's
Oh,
why I always spread God's love. I always ensure, Baba, you are giving your love. I'll make sure I give everyone Baba's love.
this is
Thank
so
you,
sweet.
Benji.
So sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Devotion.
Thank you. Om Shanti, Benji. Anybody else want to share? Otherwise, we'll wind up. Okay. Thank you very much, angels. Be happy always and let's serve our family all over the world. We are the roots with all the senior daddies and advanced parties. We are also doing a part in little ways. Will make everyone happy. Om Shanti. Amiben, we can have. And today being Earth Day, as Harpreet Ben said, it is such a wonderful time to just send Sakash to the whole universe. It is only not only Brahmin souls, Brahmins who have left and who are in so much of sorrow, regretting leaving Baba, souls who are still searching for Baba, the birds and animals, the wandering souls, the trees, the plants, the planets, everyone, not to miss anyone. We will give the whole universe the Sakash. Such a beautiful day. Happy Earth Day. And we say thank you to Mother Earth for taking good care of us. Om Shanti. Thank you very much, angels. We will send the Sakash for Om Shanti. Baba.
Shanti. Thank you, Renuka Bhai. Thank you all of you. And see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m.
Om Shanti. Thank you, sister.
Om Shanti. Thank you.
Shanti.